Why did you choose to get intensive aphasia therapy?
I didn't know there was such a thing. I thought you went to therapy after they came to your house and did that kind of therapy, then you were in outpatient therapy, and then when you were finished with that, you were done. And a very, very wise, very concerned speech therapist told me, she said he could benefit from intensive speech therapy. And in my mind, that just meant do it a little harder. You know, I needed to be more intense. And as she made me aware of what's available, I decided that to keep my promise to Tom of doing everything in my power to help him return to us, then I would research this and see if this was something that we couldn't somehow do. Is it expensive? Oh, yeah. But you know what? So is everything that matters. You know, if you want a yacht, you pay for a yacht. If you want a rowboat, you rent a rowboat. So I've always felt in my heart that that was secondary. What was most important is me fulfilling my promise to do all that I could do and to see if maybe we couldn't unlock a door that aphasia and apraxia has brought forward.
What problems were you guys having before you came down to the intensive program?
Oh gosh, I would say mainly, completely conversation, because he was very limited in a few phrases that he had decided answered everything. He would say, I don't know. He'd say, it's better than that, or a flat out no. And no matter what the question, what the circumstance, he just was going round and round. And I thought, if we can break that pattern, if we can make him believe that he can break that pattern, then all roads are open. I felt stuck, and he was stuck. And I just wanted to move us forward.
How has the program or the staff helped you with these problems?
Oh, immensely. I mean, the program has trained me to be so much more optimistic than I was in the beginning. You know, you almost feel like you've been issued a death sentence. This is it. There is no life beyond aphasia, no life beyond stroke. And I have learned that that's just simply not true. It is simply not true. Now, do I think he was able to do such of a physical endurance sprint here of 5 hours a day? In the very beginning, no. But you know when it's time. And it was time for Tom. It was time. And I have learned that. Don't give up. Don't get impatient. Don't judge. Don't feel that somehow as a caregiver you're doing it wrong. Don't let him think that he's done it wrong or she's done anything wrong. Just be very patient of their frustration, understand it, because truly, whether you've had a stroke or you haven't, you really just want someone that you care about to understand where you are, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and especially if you're unable to verbalize it.
Would you recommend this program to other people?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I was skeptical. I was so skeptical. It's just a lot of travel in our case, a lot of money in our case, a lot of disruption in our case, and I became the doer of all things when this stroke happened, so you still have bills and responsibility and all of sorts of things at a time when my mother is also in the hospital. So it was a very, very difficult decision to make, but boy, would I recommend it to anybody, because what it did for me more than anything is to renew my determination to do this for him, that he can do it. He can. So if he can, I can, and we will just take it a day at a time, a week at a time, a month at a time.